Okay, we're almost through the top 10. We are number 9. RANKX. This function ranks each row in a table based on a specified expression. So what ranking does, you can rank a column from best to worst depending on the result of an expression. So if you're doing things like scorecards, you want to, have the best performing salesperson all the way down to the worst performing salesperson, you can use ranking for that. So what we'll do, I've kept this table here. You have two types of ranking. You have skip ranking and dense ranking. It's just two different ways of looking at it. So if we're looking here, we have products and we have the quantity. So the highest quantity is product 4, that's got 12. So that gets a ranking of 1 because it's the best for both the skip and the dense. You can then see the next highest is a tie between product 1, 5, and 3. They've all three got 10. So in both cases, they get 2. As you can see here, that's second best. And then we go down to the next one down is product 2 has got a quantity of 4. In this case, it gets a skip rank of 5. In other words, we had a combined 2 for 3 different categories. So that would have been 2, 3, and 4, and it picks the next number, 5. In this case, it goes to the next one sequentially on dense rank. So we had our winner at number 1. We had a combined second place of these 3 products here. And third place is product 2 with a quantity of 4. So that's the difference between these two. If you have categories that have the same rank, do you go to the next sequential number, or do you count each number and go to the next one that would have been in the sequence if they were different? So that's just something to keep in mind. You get the two different options. So when you write a rank formula, it prompts you which way do you want to look at it, and you can pick either or. Okay, let's go and do a ranking example. So let's say we want to rank our stores by total sales value, which is the best store and which is the worst store. So we would go here, you type in rank. Again, if Power BI isn't bringing up the IntelliSense, you can just go out, push enter, and then try again. It seems to refresh it. You can choose RANKX. So here you can see we need to go through a table, and it's an iterating function because it has an X on the end. We apply an expression, we have a value, we have the order that we want to run it from highest to lowest or lowest to highest, and then we have ties, and there's a bit more underneath that, but don't worry about that. Oopsie, I've gone and clicked on the wrong thing there. Let's get this back up and running, and you've got ties. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through our stores table, and we're going to pull through the related sales. So what I want to do, I want to define the all statement because I want to make sure that Power BI goes through all of our stores. So then I'm going to choose my store name. We don't have to use the related function here because Power BI is clever enough to know that stores and our measures are related, but you could put it in. So we've got our store name there, and now what do I want to do? I want to go through and I want to calculate. Again, let me go through. Why is this thing? I just need to close a bracket here. Often if your IntelliSense doesn't come up, it might be because you've missed a comma or a bracket. And here I just want to calculate, again, the one that we've done multiple times, our total sales. I'll do the full formula here. It's going to be our quantity times our price. Again, we can see that we are closing a full statement there. And let's have a look and see if that'll work. Grab our ranking example. Let's drop it down here. If we don't have our dimension in, it doesn't mean anything. It's just going to give us a 1. But what we would want to do is add our stores, because stores is what we've put in our ranking example. We're ranking our store name. So let's go and get our store name and drop it in there. And you can see the worst performing store is Walmart, then Target, then Best Buy, then Costco. So let's go and see if that is correct. So we'll go and grab our total sales measure. Was this one here, and we can drop it in. And then we can see the highest selling is Costco, and then it is Best Buy, Target, and then Walmart. So it's gone through and it has ordered them correctly. So that's an example of ranking. You do have an option in your ranking to add additional arguments in. If you don't add them in, it will just give you the default like we've got here. So that's the simplest way to do the RANKX function. And I think that is good for an introduction to it. As you play around, you can play around with the dense ranking and the other options.